Hey guys, so we've been hearing a few stories of a few people just having some ACL injuries lately. Sporting season starting to wind back into the year. Players getting a little bit faster, people getting more used to being out on the pitch. So this is probably where we'll start to see a few more sort of starting to creep in. So I just want to talk to you guys about something that I'm sort of quite passionate about, and that's that surgery isn't necessary, and I feel a lot of people, particularly in Australia, are very quick to go for surgery. It's not necessary for everyone. To this point in time, we haven't been able to show that surgery is better than just doing rehabilitation and physiotherapy alone. At the same time, with that comment, I can't say that rehabilitation and physio is better than having surgery. So I think it's really important to talk to a physio, talk to your GP, do your own research online, talk to a specialist or surgeon, and gather their opinions and gather what you feel is the best pathway for you to follow. So at this point in time, the limited research that is out there shows that either having delayed surgery or no surgery at all is just as beneficial as having surgery in itself in most cases. The research shows that return to sport rates are quite similar, activity levels are similar, follow-up surgeries in terms of meniscus surgeries, arthroscopic surgeries, anything along those lines are quite similar. Osteoarthritis rates are no different. And so I know going back when I was at uni, that was touted as one of the big reasons to go for early surgery is that your risk of osteoarthritis was lower. It really hasn't been shown to be the case. To my knowledge, from what the research says, it's probably more so the ACL injury and the trauma that's associated with that increases the risk profile of osteoarthritis rates rather than surgery or no surgery. So it's really, really important that you sit down, you consider your options. I find talking with clients who have been to surgeons and have gone through this pathway in the past haven't probably been adequately educated about non-surgical options being there for them. I think if we truly want to say, yes, we have achieved informed consent from someone, we need to give them all the evidence of all of the options that they can go down. I know one of the two Lakes players in the women's team have ACL injuries last year. One opted to go for non-surgical management. She unfortunately hasn't quite been successful. She's been able to achieve pretty much every benchmark. There has just been a few ongoing periods of instability when she has been looking to return to play. So she has obtained some surgical consults now to potentially look at, is she one of those people that requires that structural stability that the ACL gives her? The other client started non-surgical and opted to go for surgical management, mostly due to lifestyle and work-related factors. Unfortunately, she didn't respond too well to the surgery, and I believe to this point she still lacks probably about 10 degrees knee extension. So we got to a certain point, then she largely just sort of plateaued with her rehabilitation and couldn't gain that last 10 degrees of extension. Which, if we're looking at function in terms of walking, running, jumping, having that full knee extension is really, really important. So I think the biggest thing for people to consider is that non-surgical management is an option. Surgery isn't necessarily required. I can't say one management pathway is better than the other, but I think be open to both pathways, talk to your healthcare providers, gain their opinions, and make your decision based on the best available evidence to you and what you feel will give you the best outcome, and then go forwards from there. Any questions, let me know. I know this is a little bit of a controversial topic in the healthcare world at the moment. There's some strong opinions on both sides of the fence. So drop a comment or shoot me a message. Thanks, guys.